Hello, in this video we will go over some quantitative graphs that you can create inside StatCrunch. The first being the histogram. You would go to, once you have the data in, you would go to Graph, Histogram. You could sort the column. You could try to specify how the different classes are given in here. You could change the start at value here to be where you specifically want it to start, and then you could give the class width, and then have different various aspects of it with the overlaying value of the bar, mean, median, and then labels. But if you hit compute without changing anything, it will give you the graph. If you specifically want to make it, for example, start at 0 and have a class width of 10, like it does in this case, you would change this start at to be 0 and this width here to be 10, which will still create that same exact graph. If you wanted to make it, change it based upon whichever way you want to make it viewable as, for example, if I use a width of 20, it would drastically change the data. Do note the way that the graph changed here. Here we have a skewed right distribution, but if we left it where it was before, which is with a width of 10, notice that that graph, still which resembles kind of a skewed right distribution, is definitely having a bit more of a dispersion effect in here. But that's a topic for a different unit. Stem and leaf plot. Stem and leaf plot, once you have the data in there, you would go to Graph, Stem and Leaf. Select whatever the data is. You could try to change some of these, but I mean, the grouping by and leaf units are pretty much go by itself unless you want specifically something. You could try to trim the outliers where it only uses extreme. You can use mild and extreme depending on the algorithm of choice, or none if you want all the data on there. I'll just hit compute on here to show that stem and leaf plot. It gives the leaf unit on here as well based upon the data. You could also do a dot plot. In a dot plot, you would go to Graph, Dot Plot, sort the data. You could try to change things based upon the point size, allowing them to overlap, the mean and median shown on there, any dividers, any axis and titles. But when you hit submit, it will give you the specific dot plot based upon the data that you gave. Thank you.